Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Miss Eileen. And if you are a fan of Apple computers, Apple hardware, like I am, then you probably have explored some of their uh, desktop computers. For example, I have the M1 iMac, and it's a 24-inch one. And I pretty much am really happy with this M1. I did do a video where I talked about some of the myths, some of the things that the naysayers were talking about when this Mac first came out. But with that said, as much as I love Apple products, I have an iPhone, I have the Mac Mini, but there is one product that Apple makes that I am not a fan of. I am not a fan. And that is the Magic Mouse. I mean, it looks and feels like it's one of their premium products. And hey, Sammy, how are you? I when you see it, it's fine. And when you first get your Mac, well, for me, when I first got my Mac, I was all, yes, it is something new I'm going to talk about today, Sammy. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. And so, you know what? I think I'm going to change the layout of those comments because I'm not particularly, yeah, I think I like that one better. All right. So, like I said, I thought, oh, this mouse is fine. It's not what I'm used to, but I'll be all right. But one day, because as I mentioned, I do have the Mac Mini as well. And I do most of my computing work, editing videos and Photoshop things on the Mac Mini. But this one particular day, I spent a lot of time on this iMac, just completing a bunch of different tasks. And at the end of the day, baby, my wrist was killing me. This iMac, this Magic Mouse that comes with your iMac, it's just not the greatest mouse. It's not what I would consider ergonomic. Now, so let's just toss that one to the side. And I want you to know that I went through several mice before I found my winner. Okay. So the next concern that I have with the M1 is that there's a limited number of ports. Okay. Oh, Geneva, I'm so glad you said hi, thanks for the good info. And you says, yes, my wrist hurts too. If you ever have that problem, you must change your mouse ASAP, and you may get the one that I'm going to recommend today. And I'm going to unbox one as well. In fact, before we even go there, I'm going to show you because I have two of these mice. So I'm going to do an unboxing, but this is the one that I recommend, and it's from Logitech, and it's called the MX Master 3 for Mac. Okay, and Chocolate Twist Yoga, my girl Callie. Good morning, Queen Eileen. Top of the morning, good people. Oh, thank you so much for coming, Callie. And so, with these two things combined, the fact that you have a limited number of ports on your Mac, and the fact that you need a better mouse, because the Magic Mouse, the only magic about the Magic Mouse is that it does connect right into the keyboard and you don't need to use one of your ports. See, as far as I'm concerned, that's where the magic ends. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about my journey. So I went on to, Amazon, and just started, and I probably was entering the wrong keywords, but I just started looking for mice that did not need to be plugged into the port. And so, the affordable options come up on the top. So this one is called the N Inatech Inatech mouse. Okay, I wrote on the box, so that's why I'm not showing you. And so it was like $20 or something like that. But then it did have it did come with the way that I could adapt it to my um, USB-C port. Almost forgot the name of that. uh, and also, Callie said, I just got that mouse. I need to get an adapter. You're not going to need an adapter. Which mouse? Which one did you just get? Because you won't need an adapter. Hey, Danny, Silver Lining Home Place, thank you for coming. But this also, and this is like I said, it's a $20 mouse. And so if you don't have a Mac, this is fine for a PC and for if you don't have this magic mouse problem that I have, because everybody may not have this problem. Because most people don't sit on the computer all day like I do. So hey, okay. So Gary's here too. Oh, Gary, I'm sorry, I didn't see you sneak in there. All right, Gary, thanks. And by the way, now is the time. I wrote myself a note because I don't want to forget. I want to thank each and every one of you who has ever given me super chats, super thanks here on the channel, bought me a coffee over and buy me a coffee. If you're a patron or if you've ever been a patron on Patreon, I want to thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to experiment and just say, oh yeah, let me order that mouse and see what that is like. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what keeps the mice clicking and the lights on here. All right, so let's see. There's a couple more comments that came in. Oh, the Mix Master 3. Okay, you won't need an adapter. I'm going to show you. So stay tuned. Hey, oh, good morning, Simply Obs. Love seeing you here. And you have amazing camera presence. Oh, thank you, my love. And the blind guy, his wife, their life. $20 is a good price because the noise lasts so long. And okay, so you guys are saying hi to one another. So that's great. All right. So then there was another mouse that I tried. Oh, it's actually the one that I'm using right now. And this one was fine. It was from Jellycomb. I'll be sure to put links in the description for all. You know what? Let me make sure I get this comment down so you can see. All right. So it's from, let me make sure. Nope, that's not even this one. I'm not sure where I stuck this mouse. I'll show you another time. I'll post it on the community tab, the picture of that other mouse, because I just realized that wasn't the one. So then I got this one, and I thought this one is great. Oh, Callie, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate you so very much, my dear, in so many ways. I love that you guys are saying hi to each other. This is what community is all about. And I'm so glad that so many of my friends from my community are here today. All right. So the next was this Logitech one that I'm using right now. And honestly, I don't remember the name of it, but I do believe it's called an MX as well. Now, this is nice. If someone doesn't want to invest in the MX3, because the MX3 is a little pricey. Gary, oh my goodness, you are so awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. $4.99. Thank you. And so this one, I will, like I said, I will make sure that I leave the link in the description for this video for this one, because this one is good. But what I also did Oops. The mouse lasts so long, not the nose. Nose, noise, nose. What? But what I also did, because like I said, this wrist fatigue is definitely something that you have to pay attention to. You know, when your body sends you signals, like for example, when I first started feeling this issue that particular night, it wasn't dawning on me that it was because of all that time I spent with the mouse. And as I lay there in bed, I'm like, my wrist is still bothering me. That darn magic mouse. I've got to kick that sucker to the curb. And so that's what I did. And I just gave Callie, which is Chocolate Twist Yoga. Make sure y'all follow her for all your needs in terms of yoga and getting your body right. I just gave an idea to do a wrist yoga class. Yes, ma'am. Because no matter what, we all need to be able to stretch those wrists out, and especially those of us who are spending time. And then Dina says, sign me up for that, Callie. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So I also, oh man, I dropped it. Wait a second. It's the beauty of life. I also acquired this wrist rest. Now, I'm not sure if I'm still going to need that because I'm getting ready to transition over to the mouse that I'm going to unbox. And so your hand is in a different position. We'll see. It doesn't matter because I also have a whole nother setup with PC where, you can't go wrong with having something like this. And it's nice and cushy. And, Callie is saying the Magic Mouse is the worst Apple product ever. It's definitely the worst one that's out right now. There probably were some other worse ones that we forgot about because actually, I'm not all that impressed with this keyboard. But that's me because I like the longer extended keyboard. It's just that this stand-up desk that I have only has a limited amount of space, and I need to have this mic here as well as the mouse. Now, another thing that I want to tell you about this mouse that's really cool is that it does not have to be on a mouse pad. It could be on anything. Like I was just talking about the stand-up desk that I have. And it's, nice sturdy material, and I don't need to have a mouse pad. So that's one less thing that I have bumping into my keyboard and all that stuff here on my desktop. I can just pretty much go anywhere with it. I mean, I probably couldn't do it from the carpet, but any flat surface. And so that is definitely an advantage of this. So what I want to do is I'm going to do the unboxing, but what I need to do is crack this window because even though it's kind of chilly in Philly right now, I have the heat up and apparently up a little too high. So what I want you to look at is the little software that you need. And this is going to help you, Callie, as well with what you thought you needed. Okay, so there you go. You have to install this software from Logitech. All right, so good. You didn't have to see the back of me as I went to open the window. Okay, so now it's cracked. Good. And so what happens is with this software, this is what you need to do in order to make this mouse so you don't need an adapter. It's going to connect right to your computer. Now, I believe that what I just said goes for PC as well as Mac. But I'm not 100% sure about PC, but I am 100% sure about Mac. because I have it connected to the Mac Mini over there, this gray one. And actually, I'm going to switch because everything over here in this little workstation area is gray or white, and everything over there is black. So I'm going to switch, but let's just get to the unboxing, because in addition to the mouse, I got something else. Because what happened was I actually contacted Logitech because I could not figure out how to get the thing working without having that little USB plug in. Oh, baby, baby. Ain't she pretty? And what comes with the mouse is the charging cord, because you will have to charge it, but they say it lasts for like 70 days or something. I just really got it not too long ago, so I can't tell you if that's true and if that means it's for power users or not. So now there's USB-C on both ends of this. Okay. So I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That comes in here. All right. So what happens is, and this is where I made the mistake. I didn't riff. They always say, I've always said, reading is fundamental. And I actually didn't read and see that what it tells you here to do is to install the software. So once you install that software that I showed you a second ago, that's how you connect the mouse without any type of USB to your Mac. Okay. So it tells you turn it on, connect through Bluetooth, right? So after you peel this off, then that's when you turn it on, connect through Bluetooth. And then I had to put my glasses on because this is really tiny. mxsetup.logi.com. So you could do that right away, Callie. And oh, let me catch up on the comments here. Heck to the no, that keyboard is no bueno. Yeah, I like to have on the extended keyboard, I like to have all my numbers on the side. You know, I come from an accounting background, even though I don't work in accounting anymore. But, my numbers, I don't even reach up to that row with the numbers unless I'm using, like the percent sign or the at symbol. I don't reach up there for numbers. I need to have my numbers over here. And the other reason why I'm not that much of a fan of this keyboard, and I'm sure that Apple's going to fix this, is it's supposed to be Touch ID, right? Here's my Touch ID. It don't work half the time. I literally have to touch the thing 2 to 3 times most of the time. And it's supposed to work when you are just booting up the computer and logging in. No. Whoever said that's a lie. You always have to enter that password when you log onto your computer. If somebody else knows something I don't know, because I have super fast internet and I got even though this is the latest desktop Mac, right? So if anybody's got something else different, maybe it works great on the MacBook Pros and all that. I'm not into that. I like to have me a desktop computer. I'm sorry, I'm missing some of your comments. So let's get to this. Good to see you. I'm on mobile and tend to have a lot of typos. Don't mind me. Oh, okay. All right. All right. That's what I have. Awesome. Okay, great. Let me go set mine up now. Yes. You have to go to that software. And I have a Logitech mouse now with a USB adapter. So this would save me from using a USB port and replacing the battery. Yes. Now you just have to make sure that you have the charging cord that's because if you're on a PC, so I'm not sure how old your PC is. Okay. Blind guy, his wife, their life, Laquita. So you just have to make sure that you have a USB-C. Now, if you don't, you could probably use a USB-A to USB-C to charge it but you gotta test it because I'm not going to guarantee you that. Now, fortunately, when I bought this Logitech mouse, and this is one I'm going to keep. The other little $20 ones, I'm sending those back. I wish I could send that Magic Mouse back, but I don't think I can. You just have to make sure you have the right connections in place. And if you don't, then you may need to buy a dongle. So here's my story. That just reminds me. So I reached out to Logitech. I got on their support. That's how I found out that, hey, if you read the instructions, it tells you need to download the software. And so I was so happy that they worked with me and they were patient with me and they didn't say, hey, dummy, try reading the instructions. That I, told them, you know what? I'm going to buy a second mouse. What's the name of the product? All right. I'm sorry, dear. Let me make sure I put it up there so everybody can see. It's the MX Master for Mac. MX Master 3. How did I skip the 3? I don't know. For Mac. And I think this is their top of the line mouse right now. Okay. And it works with the iPads, by the way. It works with iPads. All right, let's put glasses on and read exactly what that says. Works with compatible, and then it says iPad. Advanced wireless mouse. And then it tells you, on the back of the box, it tells you all the things. All right. I'm not going to read all the things out right now, but I will hold it up. So if you wanted to take a screenshot and look at it later, let me get a little closer. All right. But you can find all this info when you sign up, and they actually have like a little bit of a beta program when when you download that software that I showed you. Let me show you that software again. They actually have a little bit of a beta program so you can test like new features that are coming out. So this is what the little software looks like when you open it up. And you can control. Now, see, they're showing the picture of this mouse, the one that I'm using right now, which is the MX Anywhere 3. This the new one is the MX Master 3. See, can you see that on the bottom? I'm not sure you guys can see that. It says MX. Yeah. Yes, you can. Okay. Something was in my way. So, but what you can do is you go in here and it tells you all the things you can do, this pointer speed. See, normally this stuff would be controlled by your Mac, right? You would go into your Mac preferences and go to mice and do all that. But this overrides that. All right, so let me finish with my story. I got interrupted. So I'm on the chat with the Logitech person who seemed like they were super duper helpful. And, they helped me walk through the steps. And I had the aha moment like, oh, the software. And it picked up because you have to connect it to your Bluetooth. That was the trick. You have to open up your Bluetooth and your Bluetooth has to recognize that this mouse is there. And voila, then that's when you can finish setting it up. All right. So because I was so wonderful, I'm such a good customer when I get good service. And I said, I'm going to get another one of those mice. So guess what he did? Or he or she, I really don't know for sure because, hey. Oh, Dina, I'm sorry. What did you say, honey? Dina said, did you put it on your Amazon page? It's probably on my Amazon page. And that link is definitely in the description here. All right. So Dr. Geneva snuck in there with a super sticker. Thank you so much. Dr. Geneva Speaks. My brand, my original brand is Miss Eileen Speaks. So we know what we're talking about. So he or she gave me a coupon All right. I'm not telling y'all that you go there and chat with the people and do and schmooze them up like I did because I wasn't expecting that. He gave me a coupon. So even though I bought all these other mouse from, or mice, mouses, mice, it's not the same as the little critters that run around, right? I bought them all from Amazon, with the exception of this new one, the little black one that I just unboxed for you guys. I bought that one from Logitech because he gave me a 10%, I believe, off coupon. And that wasn't like a big incentive. It was like 10%. You're going to give me a bigger coupon than that. But guess what? When I went to go check out, there is an MX travel case. I know y'all jealous of me right now. I know Callie is saying, "What? I didn't know they had a travel case." Yeah, baby. Guess what? Guess how much it costs? We're going to unbox it right now. It didn't cost me anything. They gave it to me for free. So now I don't know if that was because I had the coupon or not. But all I'm saying is if you buy directly from Logitech, there is a chance that you will get this travel case. Oh, man, you could, boy, let's see what we can put in here. I love the feel of it. It's, oh, I don't know. Probably don't need that. Oh, you can put some other stuff in here too. Oh, this is the stuff that you got to throw away. Make sure you don't let kids get to this. Oh, and it just says Logi on it. Child, this could be a clutch when you go into the store. Oh, that case is the business. Yes, it is. Wait, let's see what's how much room there is inside of this chumpy. All right, we're gonna put that mouse in there. We're gonna put our magic mouse. No, we're not gonna put our magic mouse in there because we really want to throw that thing in the trash. We got another mouse in there. Oh, the charging cord. I think I put that back inside the box. But y'all know, here it is. The charging cord. I your lipstick, your deodorant, your Apple Wallet credit cards. Hey, wait, my iPhone. Let's see how the iPhone fits in there. I got a big one. This is 11 Pro Max. I don't think that's going to fit. But if you have one of those petite little iPhones, it might fit in there as well. No, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. You must have quit. Okay. So, anywho, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. As much as I love to buy things from Amazon, this purchase came directly from the Logitech website. Of course, I don't have any kind of affiliation or affiliate link for that, but I just wanted to let you know. And you probably can get this travel case on Amazon. I'm just letting you know, and I don't know if this was a limited time offer. I'm not making any guarantees. If you're watching this 2 years from now, because today is November 7th, 2021, I don't even know if they still have these things. Okay. And I don't know how much they cost. No, I take that back. I think it was $19.99. I got it for free. I'm just telling y'all my experience. That's all I can do is give it to you like I got it. Oh my goodness. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Just what I thought. New purse, right? It's a clutch. But no, really, the intention of this is for when you're traveling, right? So if you're traveling and you really want to take that mouse with you, you would need something like this. Otherwise, you'd be wrapping it in towels, or socks inside of your luggage, right? this way or what backpack, however you travel. I'm not sure. I know me personally, I would feel much more confident because this is not not flimsy. This has some weight, some girth to it. I mean, of course it's not leather or anything. It's like a thick felt. That's what it feels like a really thick felt. Say that 3 times fast. And this is, just Velcro. It's just Velcro. Yeah, but simple. Super simple. And then, you can use it for traveling with something else. All right. Is there a strap? No, there is no strap. There is no strap. No. This is just something that you would stick in your suitcase or your, like I said, your backpack, depending upon what you travel with. Okay. So, yes, I'm happy. I wanted to share my happiness with you because, there was 2 pain points that got solved. The fact that I have limited ports on my Mac and the fact that that magic mouse was giving me pain. Now, if you don't use the computer that much, the magic mouse might be fine for you. But if you know that there are times when you may be on the computer, maybe you're someone who's studying or taking a class, or you're a student, and you're like, I don't spend that much time on the computer. I read books and this and that. But you may have some studies that you have to do on the computer, and you could be on for hours using your mouse. Especially if you are someone who's making artwork, you're using Canva to create a bunch of designs one day or something like that. Don't wake up in the middle of the night with that pain like I had and try to figure out, why is my wrist hurting like this? Because you've been on the computer for hours. Okay, so I don't want that to happen to you. And that's why I wanted to share this with you. And I also wanted to share my experience. I appreciate the folks at Logitech. I've been using their products for years. I've got webcams. I had so many Logitech webcams. One time I was like, I don't even remember buying these. I had to go into my Amazon to see how far back it was. Got to sign off. Appreciate the information. Helped me a lot. See everyone next time. Thank you, Dr. Geneva. I'm so glad you were able to stop by. All right. So there you have it. And if you have any questions, if you are watching this in the replay, you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. I answer every comment that comes in through this channel. And so with that, guys, I want you to have an amazing day. You're going to see some other suggested videos that YouTube thinks that you'll like that come up on the screen here. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Stay beautiful.